Frozen by the fridge. Okay, yes, I love food, but that's not what it's talking about here. So what this was an experience that I really want to share with you guys. If you have any fears, because there's a lot of things out there, that are fear-based with our planet. And I myself, a few years ago, went through that because I am a cupcake. I am not I like comfort. I don't like to be hungry. I don't like to be cold, a soft bed, these kind of things. I've become accustomed to my way of living. And, when I hear these things like, all technology will be destroyed and we'll live in the forest, and I'm all, it's cold in the forest. And I'm like, I don't think I can do that. And I went through a couple of weeks of a lot of fear in my head. Like, I think I'd rather just check out. I don't want to be like, living, like in a cave or, And so I had these fear thoughts. And it was almost like, I don't know if it's my higher self or guides or what, hearing me go, okay, so what happened was I'm in my kitchen, and I had my hand on the fridge, and I look over at my helpers, and we're all talking, and Oprah said something on TV like the financial crash, and I go, and I was raised with a lot of fear about the end times, and a lot of that's still in my cells, So I was standing like, oh, that's it, it's begun, right? And when I said that, I felt fear, and all of a sudden, whoosh, I got raised to this vibration that was just so, I'm standing there. I thought the fridge shocked me at first. I pulled my hand off the fridge, and I'm standing there, and I had an instant knowing along with it. And this knowing was, don't worry, little chicken. You're going to be okay. But we're going to give you an example of what it's going to feel like in what's coming. And I was standing there just buzzing so high vibrationally, and I got this instant, I will never be hungry. I have goosebumps when I'm telling, I will never be hungry at this vibration. I will never be scared. I will never be lonely. I will never have to worry about anything. I'm complete. I felt this total completeness within myself. And I got that knowing of, that's what I have to look forward to, and no worries. Don't be afraid, because at a high vibration, it's amazing. And it held there for an hour. And I just walked around going, oh, wow, this is fantastic. But it was really helped me to remove the fears and step more into my excitement about what's ahead for us vibrationally. And do we fight the bad guys? So a lot of the propaganda we're being fed is look at these bad guys and the chemtrails and the this, and look what they're doing to us, and what does it make your heart feel like? Angry, sad, victimized, So that vibrationally is a very low vibration. So what I did one day, because I saw one of those things on chemtrails, and I thought, oh man, because we're trying so hard to plug both sides of our battery in, and I went out and asked the Earth, and I'm like, Mama Earth, what can we do? How do we fight these bad guys? Because look, there's so many of us precious souls that are really wanting to, we're coming from our heart, we're really wanting to step forward and back into our power, and we're really wanting to do the right thing, and, love and all this. And I go, how do we fight these bad guys that are trying to keep us down? And her answer was interesting, and it surprised me. And she said, we don't fight. You don't need to fight at all. In fact, when you fight, and when you're angry, and when you're in hate, you are right in that low frequency, right along with what's going on there. And so the Earth said, well, the vibration of the planet is raising. Woo, 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 woo. It's going to go up no matter what somebody does. She's got her mission, woo, 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 higher. And so it was under the microscope, high and low vibrations cannot coexist. So it's so simple. As the vibration of the planet raises, those things of a lower frequency, hate, control, destruction, will simply have a choice to shift up to the new frequency we're going to of love, or it will dissipate from our existence. Now, I don't have any proof behind this, but it was something that I heard after that added a little spice of validity to what the Earth was telling me. And she was saying, by the way, stay in alignment with me, and I will bring you along with me. And so at that time, I went and I put my hands on a tree, and I imagined myself connecting into the Earth, and I asked her to reset me to be in alignment with her current frequency. And I do that every now and then, as I just keep resetting myself, because I want to be right and flow right along with because she said, I'll bring you right along with me, those that are connected to me, to Gaia, to Mother Earth, whatever word you want for it. I'm going to bring you smoothly right along with me. It's those that are out of frequency, and it's not her doing something bad to them. It's just it's just the science of how things work. If things are at a lower frequency and this is a high, there's going to be a lot of friction and a lot of discomfort for something that's not in alignment with the frequency. So it's not like she's out to get them, and they'll just be on a different channel. So that was really helpful to me. And then again, after that, I heard a little something that, you ever remember there was a lot of abductions at one point? You hear it was just like going on like crazy. And then you notice you don't hear that so much anymore. And I started to think, oh, wow, because those that were doing the abducting were on the far end scale of being more logical and not not coming from the heart. So the frequency of our existence here is shifting more and more towards love. So starting on the far end, those that were not in the place of love are not able to sustain in this energy. And I go, oh, it's already happening. Starting with those guys and moving along up, and you'll have, we could throw out Illuminati or whatever words you want to put on it. Then these guys will have an opportunity to shift up to love too. And they were just here doing their role of helping us have compression.